Community of Hope exists to empower homeless single-parent families to cultivate hope, healing, and stability in a safe and supportive environment. All of the children that come here have had some sort of stress trauma in their past. Just being homeless itself is very stressful. Beyond that, many of the children have experienced other kinds of trauma. Often it's abuse, either personally or their parent is being abused by somebody else. Any adult that's stressed is not going to have the energy or the time or the compassion to look at what the children's needs are and meet those needs. All the children that come here have experienced some of this trauma, and we want to do something to make that better.
Unfortunately, sometimes over the years, we have seen children whose basic needs aren't being met, and so beyond the school day becomes a really stressful environment for students when they don't know who might be picking them up after school or where they might sleep at night, and it does escalate into some of their behaviors and at times even their academic progress.
Before I came to the Community of Hope, I was a single mom. I have 2 kids. I was heavy into my addiction. I sold drugs, and that meant leaving my kid with my friends or relatives for hours, sometimes a couple days. I was never really emotionally there for them, barely physically there for them. So that really affected them because they never really got to go out and be kids and do kid things. We moved around a lot. We didn't always have a stable place to live. They didn't trust me. They were always worried about where we'd be, what we're gonna do next.
The first thing that happens when a family moves in is that they begin to breathe. They don't have to worry about where they're gonna stay next week or tomorrow night. They have their own private space with a bed and a door that locks. There's rules that they have to follow. They get up, they eat, they play, they go to school, they do their homework. There's a structure and an accountability that they may not have had in the chaotic life before they moved here. Beyond that, we support the parents in parenting well. Once their stress is relieved and they have the encouragement and the accountability of the environment that we give and are starting to meet their goals, they have the energy then to care for the children. This continues after the families move out, that they know how to have a structure, they know how to have rules, they know how to pay attention to the needs of their children. Their stress is relieved so that they have the energy for that. That's what we want to do at Community of Hope.
Once I graduated my inpatient program, I transitioned into the Community of Hope, and it was an awesome experience because I got my kids back and we had our own room. We were together 24/7, and I went to their school events. We'd play games, we had family time. We got to have dinner together every night, and we got a lot closer. Started to open up to me, and once they seen that I didn't go back to my old ways, they started to trust me more.
The best thing about our new home, I would say it's our own. Like, we have like our own things. It's just like a nice place, it's quiet. I would just say that like my mom, she's like the best thing to us. She loves us, she cares about us. My mom's the best person in the world to me, and yeah, so we're gonna spend more time with her.
And we just have our own place. It's nice to be a family. I almost have a year clean and sober, and I'm almost finished with my outpatient treatment. Right now I am looking for a job, and I plan on going back to school eventually.
This is where we've been so grateful to the Community of Hope for stepping in time and time again, both in this recent school year and in school years past. The motto on the door of my office says, "It takes a village to raise a child." And we are so grateful and so proud to be partnered with Community of Hope to be part of that village for our families.